So I'm going to talk to you now about why it is we're rushing, really, because in order to stop it, this is what we need to understand. The actual reason why we're rushing, because it isn't that there isn't enough time. And it isn't just because our lives are busy or that we're just going through a busy time. And it's not just our personalities. There are three main reasons why we rush. So the first is that we've been socialized to be productive. So the structure of the education system and the way that industry and workplaces are organized places a very strong emphasis on productivity. And we've all received directly and indirectly throughout our lives messages that have us tying our value to how much we get done, to how much we produce. We've just all been told in many different ways to make ourselves useful. So if you want to be valuable, if you want to feel valuable, you need to contribute, you need to produce. We need to get to the end of the to-do list. We need to get the stuff done at work. We need to achieve. We need to get promoted. We need to take the steps through the ladder of life. We need to rush. And what we're doing is we're trying to get somewhere that we think will feel better than where we are right now. So we imagine that if the laundry basket was ever empty, or the to-do list was ever all ticked off, or the projects were done on time at work, or the outcomes were there at work, or the promotion was had, that we'd done all the things that we wanted to do, that we would feel a certain way. It might be we imagine that we'll feel relief as it's done, satisfaction that we've done it, pride that we've done it, worthy that we've been so productive. And that's the rush. That's where we want to get to. We want to feel like that. And then the other thing that's going on, the other reason is that often our nervous systems are just chronically activated. Because when we do lead busy lives with a big weight of responsibility and we're working and we're taking care of people and we're going at that in a way where we're rushing about, we're spending a lot of time in the sympathetic, activated part of our nervous system. And as we do that more and more, our body and our brain can just become used to that and think that that is our natural normal state. So it's very common that we're just in a kind of, at a minimum, like a kind of a low level stress response all the time as we're going about and rushing and doing these things. And when we're in an activated stress response, our brain is like we're acting as if we're under threat. So all of the things that need doing, our nervous system is perceiving as a threat and it's having us rush in order to deal with them. So it sees everything as a problem, everything is urgent. And so that has us rushing all the more. And this can just happen from spending a lot of time being busy, spending a lot of time rushing, having lots of responsibilities. It can also happen as well when there's been any kind of event in your life that has caused a stress response and that you've stayed in it for a while and it's just become natural and normal. And so that can be like the birth of a child, a loss of some kind, an injury, an accident, a period of ill health, either yours or somebody that you care about. Sometimes we can have that stressful thing happen and respond to it and then get stuck there in that stress response. So this explanation, which is actually not about time at all, it leads us to a different solution instead of time management.